The first day after a time change is always an adjustment, especially for drivers. Lighter in the morning, pitch black now.
So what does that mean for school children and the rest of us who have to keep them safe? Seth Kaplan joins us now live with this story. Seth.
Valerie and Dennis, that was one of the questions we asked this morning at a briefing about something called how something called Operation Safe Stop went this year.
One student hurt is one too many.
PennDOT Deputy Secretary Kara Templeton.
With every violation of the school bus stopping law, there is the potential for disaster.
And during last year's one-day Operation Safe Stop, police and school districts around Pennsylvania saw 252 violations. This year, 176 violations, a decrease of 30%. That's good, but leaders say keep in mind these are just the violations they actually saw that day. The most egregious are people who pass a stopped school bus. The penalty for even a first offense of that?
A 60-day driver's license suspension, 5 points on their driving record, and a $250 fine.
Last year, a couple hundred Pennsylvanians faced that penalty. In PA, you have to stop at least 10 feet from a bus. Is that enough?
I don't think 10 feet's enough.
State Senator Lisa Baker introduced this bill that would increase the requirement to 15 feet.
Many other states across the country are much beyond the 10-foot level.
If the data shows that it would be advantageous and it increased safety, then that would be something that we would support.
The time change, meanwhile, means more light in the morning. But on the other hand,
students will be departing the buses sometimes as dusk is approaching in the evening time.
No solid data on whether accidents increase the Monday after a time change. But
I would venture to say that everybody feels a little bit different the day after, whether we're losing an hour or gaining an hour. It is a little different being out on the road.
We asked also whether the school bus driver shortage could impact safety. The answer? Yes, there are more new drivers.
But the rigorous training that drivers go through in preparation to be on the road hasn't changed. So I think we're putting qualified drivers out there.
So if you have safe bus drivers and hopefully safer motorists, the third leg of what you might call a safety stool are safe children. Leaders say make sure you teach your kids bus stop safety, like no horseplay, of course. And Valerie, wait for the bus to stop completely before stepping off the curb.